L5-S1 ELDOA move here. We're gonna have Andrew sort of windshield wiper himself up the wall here. So easiest thing is put left or right hip on the wall. Slide yourself around. There's a few goals here. So as he scoots himself here, our goal is to get our tailbone pulled to the floor. If you're too tight and you can't bend your knees, or you have to bend your knees, go ahead and start to bend and take tension away. The goal is to not allow your tailbone to come up off the ground. So his first moves here is to slowly push the knees back towards the wall, if he's able to do it. You can also work through this position if you need to. Tuck the chin down. So we want to think long spine. So as he pulls tailbone to the floor, he tucks his chin. We're really just trying to move that spine from north to south. Take some good breaths, so we really want to get that diaphragmatic breathing going. Usually 2 or 3 or 4 of those, and then we're going to start to do some of these movements. Our first movement here is going to be toes to the nose. So he's going to wind up some tension coming that entire posterior chain. Always watching what's going to happen up here at the neck as well. Our goal now is to start to internally rotate. So what I'll tell people is I want you to have like a little light piece of paper in between 2 of these big toes, if you can just lightly touch, and then keep that pressure right there. And as you do that, you're going to feel, some nice tension building up into that low back and through the legs. From here, same thing, check tailbone. If you have to put your hand underneath there to feel, you can, or just have them just tack it to the floor. Keeping this pressure pulling down and in. Hands are now going to come up and go into an externally rotated position. So what I tell people is I want like a flat hand contact, almost as if you're holding like a plate on top of your hand. And then fingers, I want to try and get, towards the legs here. So from this position, tuck that chin, deep breath in, toes in, pull the toes to the nose, push the knees back, pull the tailbone to the floor here, and then slowly start to push this pressure up through your hand, all the way up and towards the wall here. So as he keeps that tension, we still want to focus on the breathing. Same thing, don't let tailbone come off the floor, so we want to attack that tailbone, drive the palms above your head, tuck that chin, deep breaths, push the knees into the wall, watch the toes here, keep that tension, and then bring these toes in a little bit more, wind up that pressure there. Good. And we're just going to reverse this. So keep these toes touching, toes to the nose, drive the heels up towards the ceiling, knees behind you, tailbone to the floor, deep breaths through here, perfect. Exhale, and then lengthen. We can have them go into 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, or even, a few little repetitions as we walk through them. What you'll always see is these toes are going to start to come across. They're really trying to keep these toes together here. As he's ready, arms are going to come up while he keeps tension still on the legs here. Keep that chin tucked. Perfect. Slowly start to bend at the knees. Good, he can grab his knees and just sort of pull the knees towards his chest. He can rock side to side if he wants. Then as he goes to get up, roll to your side, left or right side, go to the knees, and then just sit there for a couple of seconds. The last goal that we want is you to meet the ground again. So in a bad way. And then when you're ready, stand up and walk away.